Okay, the topic this time is going to be the term occult and cult, the difference between them. Occult is the study of the unknown, supernatural, mystical, magical beliefs and practices or phenomenon, study of alchemy, astrology, and there's a long list here of the different things that it covers. The supernatural, the paranormal, supernaturalism. I don't know what the difference between that and supernatural is. I guess supernaturalism is that you is in them. Magic, black magic, witchcraft, sorcery, necromancy. That list goes on. Wizardry, black arts, Kabbalism. There's a view to it too from the religious aspect that it's diabolism, devil worship, devilry, voodoo, hoodoo, white magic, witchery, mysticism. It's all these things all bundled up into one thing. It's what can't be put into natural sciences or into religion is everything else that can't be placed in those two categories, science and religion, goes into occultism, which makes it a very broad-based category of study. But it is the study. It's not so much the practice. The practicing of it is the practicing of it. It's not just theory. Occult is going into the theory, and going beyond occult is dabbling in it and be doing one of these out of this long list. Now, the thing is about this is if you mention occult to most people, right away they think it's cult. You're in a cult. You're in a group of people that are going to do some pretty nasty things. They think it's a system. It's a system of religious veneration or veneration and devotion directed towards a particular figure or object. A relatively small group or a group of people having religious beliefs that are common or practices regarded by others as strange or sinister. Just because others regard it as strange or sinister doesn't mean it is. However, I gotta say, the cult has gotten a bad name, really bad, for sure, because of the David Koresh thing and Jim Jones and the Moonies and all these different organizations and groups and people who made themselves look like gods and had people kill themselves for suicide cults and whatnot. So, but to study the occult has nothing to do with being involved with a death cult or something along that line. As I said before, to make it simple, just plain and simple, is occult is the study and the knowing or knowledge of the hidden. The term is sometimes taken to mean that it's knowledge meant only for certain people. That's one. The term esoteric and arcane can also be used to describe occult. It all depends, I guess, on the person who's studying it, what they're going to call it. Whether it'll be occultism, esoteric, or arcane, it'll be up to that student. The term occult sciences was to be referred to as astrology, alchemy, and natural sciences. The term occultism only came about in the 19th century. Before that, it wasn't a real study to speak of. It was more so of something that people did in basements and weren't very open about. But since the 21st century now, it's a common used word, the occult, and most people do know what it means or have an idea of what it means. However, there are some people that get them mixed up, which is dangerous because not every occultist is going to go out and convince a whackload of people to go and shoot at the government or kill themselves because a meteor is going over the sky. That's the difference. Let me go up here a little bit more. Occultism is often used to categorize such esoteric traditions as spiritualism, the Hermetic orders, and New Age. New Age since the 30s or early 20th century. There, it's been just like, yeah. Since then, it's become quite common. Now, the occult is a category where a variety of beliefs, like I said, practices are placed if they don't fit into religion or science. That's, like I said before, makes it a very broad categorization. Unlike older forms of esotericism, and it really rolls off the tongue easy, not really. Anyway, occultism does not reject scientific progress or modernity. We don't refute that there is science in what we do, just in many cases unknown science, and so we have to accept science as a part of what we do nowadays. All in all, yeah, occultism and cult. So if you have any other questions about that, something that I didn't cover, something that I didn't say, a point I didn't hit on, leave a comment below and let me know. Contact me some way, or like and subscribe, and I hope that this helps in a little bit of an understanding of what occult is and cults are. I heard a joke once. No, we won't go there. Be safe.